Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We
Hi,
have,
everyone.
sorry, Nicosia.
Oh, I was just saying hi.
We have session 2 cards. Session 2 is make the shift. So we'll go ahead, we'll pull one of these cards, give you a crash course of what's to come. And Nicosia and I will put ourselves on the spot and kind of answer the question for you. So here we go. I've got all the different cards. I'll just pick one. This one here. How would your spirals look different if Jesus was at the center? I can go first if you want, since you went first last time.
That is fine.
How would your spirals look different if Jesus was at the center? So for me, a lot of times my spirals happen when I feel overwhelmed, or I don't know what takes precedence over another. So I feel like if Jesus was at the center, not to say that he's not already, but we're human, you know, sometimes we tend to cater to our flesh. But if Jesus was at the center of every single decision I made, every single thought I had, I feel like I would have so much more peace. I think the anxiety and the tension and just the worry of the unknown or the potential outcome or the worry of potentially failing or not being enough causes enough spiraling in itself to kind of keep me idle in my tracks. So how would your spirals look different if Jesus was at the center? I feel like my spirals wouldn't necessarily be spirals because I would know and I would be confident in what it was that I was doing or going through or thinking at that moment.
Amen. I think I needed that question back in 2000. So Jennie Allen, where were you and why didn't you write the book then? I needed that question back then because when I think about my spiral, and I'm just gonna share really quickly, for me, it has always been, I think a spiral about me putting my hands on it, right? And not allowing God to be who he is. Because God is just, I know you thought I was going to say so good, but God is so God. That he's going to direct my steps in the path for me. So being a mom of many, many kids, financially always feeling like I've got to have more than one job. That was kind of like I felt obligated, or that's my responsibility, to make sure that I could provide all these things, but didn't really trust in what his path was or what he needed me to do. And at the beginning, so this is, I'm just gonna full circle it. At the beginning of the pandemic, he simply told me to stop chasing the money and let the money chase you. And I had, like I said, keeping you, you know, people are worried, like recession, different things happening in the world. How am I going to afford this? How can I do these things? But when you talk about putting him in the center, that's exactly what it means. He's the center. And this word says he will supply all. He didn't say, well, if you do this, some of your needs, or he said all your needs. And so putting him at the center just allowed me to stop and take that focus off of what I could do within my own might or strength in trying to financially take on things and just letting him work it out for me. And so that's where I am, and having more peace with that I can trust that it's okay today for me, when it wasn't like 20 years ago with 3 jobs and full-time school and kids. But yeah.
Great answer.
So
all right, everyone. Well, that is what is to come. We hope you guys can attend our sessions. Our first session is going to be on March 11th. What we just went over was for session 2. So session 2 is actually going to be March 25th. It's going to be 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you haven't already received the link, be sure to comment down below. We'll make sure to get the link to you. And we hope to see you all there. Bye.
Bye.